notifications. Be the first to know about breaking news and stay ahead of the curve. 3. User-friendly interface. Our user-friendly interface makes it easy for anyone to navigate through our app and stay informed without any hassle. Installing the Heritage Time News app is quick and easy. Simply follow these steps. 1. Visit the App Store or Google Play Store on your mobile device. 2. Search for the Heritage Times and click on the download or install button. 3. Once the app is installed, open it and customize your feed as per your preference. 4. Allow push notification to stay up to date with breaking news. And 5. Start browsing and stay informed with our reliable news app. The Heritage Times News app offers a convenient and effective way to stay up to date on the latest news and events in your community and around the world. With its user-friendly interface and comprehensive coverage, this app is a must-have for any avid news reader. Key features includes 1. Personalized content. With our news app, you can customize your feed to only show you the topics and categories that matter most to you. Whether it's politics, finance, entertainment or sports, we've got you covered. 2. Real-time notifications. Never miss an important story again with our real-time push notifications. Be the first to know about breaking news and stay ahead of the curve. 3. User-friendly interface. Our user-friendly interface makes it easy for anyone to navigate through our app and stay informed without any hassle. Installing the Heritage Time News app is quick and easy. Simply follow these steps. 1. Visit the App Store or Google Play Store on your mobile device. 2. Search for the Heritage Heritage Times and click on the download or install button. 3. Once the app is installed, open it and customize your feed as per your preference. 4. Allow push notification to stay up to date with breaking news. And 5. Start browsing and stay informed with our reliable news app. The Heritage Times News app offers a convenient and effective way to stay up to date on the latest news and events in your community and around the world. With its user-friendly interface and comprehensive coverage, this app is a must-have for any avid news reader. Key features includes 1. Personalized content. With our news app, you can customize your feed to only show you the topics and categories that matter most to you. Whether it's politics, finance, entertainment or sports, we've got you covered. 2. Real-time notifications. Never miss an important story again with our real-time push notifications. Be the first to know about breaking news and stay ahead of the curve. 3. User-friendly interface. Our user-friendly interface makes it easy for anyone to navigate through our app and stay informed without any hassle. Installing the Heritage Time News app is quick and easy. Simply follow these steps. 1. Visit the App Store or Google Play Store on your mobile device. 2. Search for the Heritage Times and click on the download or install button. 3. Once the app is installed, open it and customize your feed as per your preference. 4. Allow push notification to stay up to date with breaking news. And 5. Start browsing and stay informed with our reliable news app. The Heritage Times News app offers a convenient and effective way to stay up to date on the latest news and events in your community and around the world. With its user-friendly interface and comprehensive coverage, this app is a must-have for any avid news reader. Key features includes 1. Personalized content. With our news app, you can customize your feed to only show you the topics and categories that matter most to you. Whether it's politics, finance, entertainment or sports, we've got you covered. 2. Real-time notifications. Never miss an important story again with our real-time push notifications. Be the first to know about breaking news and stay ahead of the curve. 3. User-friendly interface. Our user-friendly interface makes it easy for anyone to navigate through our app and stay informed without any hassle. Installing the Heritage Time News app is quick and easy. Simply follow these steps. 1. Visit the App Store or Google Play Store on your mobile device. 2. Search for the Heritage Times and click on the download or install button. 3. Once the app is installed, open it and customize your feed as per your preference. 4. Allow push notification to stay up to date with breaking news. And 5. Start browsing and stay informed with our reliable news app. The Heritage Times News app offers a convenient and effective way to stay up to date on the latest news and events in your community and around the world. With its user-friendly interface and comprehensive coverage, this app is a must-have for any avid news reader. Key features includes 1. Personalized content. With our news app, you can customize your feed to only show you the topics and categories that matter most to you. Whether it's politics, finance, entertainment or sports, we've got you covered. 2. Real-time notifications. Never miss an important story again with our real-time push notifications. Be the first to know about breaking news and stay ahead of the curve. 3. User-friendly interface. Our user-friendly interface makes it easy for anyone to navigate through our app and stay informed without any hassle. Installing the Heritage Time News app is quick and easy. Simply follow these steps. 1. Visit the App Store or Google Play Store on your mobile device. 2. Search for the Heritage Times and click on the download or install button. 3. Once the app is installed, open it and customize your feed as per your preference. 4. Allow push notification to stay up to date with breaking news. And 5. Start browsing and stay informed with our reliable news app. The Heritage Times News app offers a convenient and effective way to stay up to date on the latest news and events. In your community and around the world. With its user-friendly interface and comprehensive coverage, this app is a must-have for any avid news reader. Key features includes 1. Personal Contents. With our news app, you can customize your feed to only show you the topics and categories that matter most to you. Whether it's politics, finance, entertainment, or sports, we've got you covered. 2. Real-time notifications. Never miss an important story again with
receive. Please, let's put our hands together for him. I remember he said he's an engineer by training and a comedian by frustration. That's local content. There are certain things that can push you to discover your talent. I'm sure it's actually difficult getting a degree nowadays. I tried doing sciences without success, so I decided to go to art, teach English. In one of my classes, I was trying to give the silent alphabets, and I wish that we can have that in mathematics too. For instance, in tsunami, the T can be silent. So if I want to write, I'll just say tsunami, and you know that there's a silent alphabet in that thing. So if I'm owing you 20,000 naira, I can just write you a check of 2,000 and say the other zeros are silent. Can just use them. But the lecturer once told me, he said, in tsunami, T is silent. In honest, H is silent. In psychology, P is silent. In knife, K is silent. In wife, the husband is silent. If you have to survive, you will walk it. I love Nigerian movies. Every time I watch Titanic, I shed tears, especially the part where they arrested Mr. Ibu. You've not watched Titanic before? You didn't see Mr. Ibu in it. Well, this is just to prepare us for the things to come. It's a very serious day. We have had long talks and many discussions, and we want to quickly do this as we go on. We have also with us here today the representative of Major General Barry Ndiomu, retired, interim administrator of the Presidential Amnesty Program, represented by head of reintegration at the Presidential Amnesty Program, Mr. Wilfred Musa. You're welcome. Please put your hands together for him. I hope I got that correct. Thank you very much, sir. We also have with us Honorable Abdul Malik Abubakar Ganjau. I hope I got that. You're welcome. Please put your hands together. Is the Commissioner for Budget and Planning. Honorable Commissioner, Budget and Planning. Also with us here we have Chief Joseph Pinao, Chairman, CEO of First Marine Engineering Services Limited. Please put your hands together for them. Thank you. I remember the first time I went to Port Harcourt to MC an event. I actually thought that the event will happen in Port Harcourt. When we got off the plane, I sat next to one woman. It was around the time we had a lot of crashes. When we got, the woman was singing some Christian music, Christian songs, so we were happy. At least it kept us holy while we were on air. By the time we got to Port Harcourt, they said we were going somewhere in Bonny or so, I don't know, but that we were going by boat. For the first time in my life, I saw only water and blue sky. I was worried. Then this woman started to sing again. When she was singing her first stanza, it was okay. We only had problem when she got to stanza 2. The song was a simple old song. Jesus power, super power. You know that song? Beautiful song. But by the time she got to stanza 2, she now said, Mami, water power. One woman just touched her and said, Madam, come. These spirits have not disturbed us, don't disturb them. Let us go for this meeting peacefully and come back peacefully, please. Allow us to go in peace. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we have another comedian in the house. This evening is really beautiful. He's also a good man. He's a friend, a veteran in the trade. He's a broadcaster. He's also a performance artist. He writes his jokes originally. Let's welcome Mr. Steve. Please put your hands together for him.
Thank you very much. Good evening. Good evening. All right. You know, Ben 200 just had a baby, and I was thinking he has retired, but he told me he came back from retirement and had the baby. But me, I just started, and it has not been easy. Before I got married, people were telling me, Mr. Steve, once you get married, be in charge of your home. You are the man. Be in charge. Ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you categorically today that the only thing that I'm in charge of in my house is my charger. Even remotes, I'm not in charge. And seriously speaking, Nigerian men are wonderful people. They can cook. If you marry a Nigerian man, they can cook. I mean, they can cook lies. if Nigerian men cook lies for you. I'm going to talk a little bit about English language. I like to engage my audience whenever I have the opportunity to do this. One of the things that the white man taught us is English language. The white man taught us, please, you just respond to me, okay? And just let's flow. The white man taught us that if you are from America, what do we call you? What do we call you? An American. If you are from Australia, what do we call you? If you are from Ghana, what do we call you? If you are from Nigeria like you and I, what do we call you? Now, I was just thinking, what if you are from Bayelsa? What do we call you? What do we call you? Bayelsan. If you are from Cross River, what do we call you? Cross Riverian. If you are from Enugu State, what do we call you? Enuguan. Who said Enuguan? Eh? What if you are from that city that is called Meduguri? What do we call you? Medu what? Medugurian. Okay, so I'm from Delta State. I'm from the city that is called Warri. What if you are from Warri? What do we call you? We call you a what? A Waferian. Daddy knows it very well. You're a Waferian. So I was just thinking further, what if you are from that city that is called Jericho? What do we now call you? And there was silence. What do we call you? Jerican. Jerican, is it correct? Is it correct, sir? You know the way you're holding your white beard, you know, if you are from Jericho, you are what? You are a Jerican. Now, I want us to take it a little bit further. The white man also taught us, if you're preparing soup and there's too much water, what do you say? The soup is what? It's watery. If there's too much pepper, the soup is what? Is it peppery or pepperish? Peppery or pepperish? And the one that they quiet, they call it small. You'll be like, eh? Okay, if you're preparing soup and there's too much water, what do you say? The soup is what? It's watery, right? So you agree with me that pepper is what? Water is what? Now, what if you're preparing that same soup and there's too much Maggi? What do you now say? The soup is what? I love Daddy. Daddy is down to earth. The soup is what? It's Maggi. It's Maggi. I bet we don't allow Oyibo people to deceive us. This English thing where they bring on no balance. The white man taught us that my name is Mr. Steve. I want to give a lady a book. He will tell me, Mr. Steve, give her her book. If it's a male, give him his book. It's wrong. Why will they teach us that a female is give her her book? A male is supposed to be give him. If it's we, give we. If it's them, give them. If it's us, give us. Mona clap for herself now they go school here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, growing up, I want to take you a little bit back. Growing up, I know a lot of us here are intellectuals, you know. I mean, when you were in primary or secondary school, you know, there's this course or this subject that you're not too good with, or even the university, and you plan to sit with a friend. And then, as you guys were entering the exam hall, they now told your friend, go this side. You go this side. How does that exam look like at the end of it? You will be where you are. You know, I remember in those days, my friend now said, okay, I'm going to sort this, okay? Anywhere I am, once the answer is A, I'll blink my eyes once. It's A. If it's B, it's B. I said, okay, I'll be looking at your eyes. So when the guy sat down, I said, number 1. He blinked his eyes. I said A. Number 2, I said B. Something now flew into his eyes. At this point, the guy started doing. So I can't look. Now the option is A to D. And the way the guy was doing, he has done up to Z. I deleted all the options and I wrote Z. This thing has happened to me to an extent that a young lady sat close to me in an exam. And then, I was writing the ones I knew. And she was not writing. And I said, young woman, you are not writing. He said, don't worry. My brother will send me the answer. I have my small phone here. I said, no problem. And that was the period where MTN brought this thing that if you don't have airtime, you just send one code and it will tell you, call me, I love you, or call me. So this lady, I was writing, and then the vigilator said, it's 5 minutes to go. I was writing. Then the next thing, the girl's phone just came up. Pim, pim. I didn't even ask her what came up. I just erased all the answers that I've answered. And then the girl opened her phone and the brother said, call me, I love you. I almost fainted in the exam hall. Finally, I'm going to do this. I flew one day, and when we boarded the flight, 30 minutes, the flight was not moving. And Nigerians, they are impatient. So everybody was like, what's happening? Why is this flight not moving? What's happening? And then suddenly, after like 45 minutes, the next thing, the engine kicked off. And everybody was like, thank God, we're. And from Abuja to Lagos is about an hour, 5 minutes or thereabout. And then we took off. And when we took off, we were seeing Lagos just to land now. The plane was not landing. After about 15 minutes, everybody started jittering. And then the next thing, we heard a voice from the cockpit. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm a passenger like you. When you people were complaining that the plane was not flying, I had to just move in by faith, and I sat in the cockpit. When I sat there, I saw plenty buttons, and I pressed the first one, and the engine started. I said, oh, thank God. And when the engine started, I pressed the next button, and then the tire started moving on the tarmac. I said, thank God, we are moving. And then I pressed the next button and the plane did vroom, and then we went up. I say, thank God. But ladies and gentlemen, as I'm talking to you now, I have pressed all the buttons that I know here, and the plane has refused to come down. Please, if there is anybody that knows anything we can press here, please come and press, or we are crashing now like this. That day, when you hear prayers, And then finally, I love Abuja and I love the Hausa people. There's this Aboki guy in my estate. NEPA people came to cut his light, and then they put the ladder on his pole, and he told them, he said, look, don't climb that pole. Kuma will lie, if you climb that pole, anything you see, you take. They say, my friend, you are owing us 6 months, we'll cut your light. He said, okay, climb the pole. When they put the ladder on the pole, halfway to the top, the guy went into his house, brought bow and arrow, faced the guy on the ladder. And he said, Kuma will lie, as I'm looking at you, if you go up, I will shoot you. And Kuma will lie, if you come down, I will shoot you. And Kuma will lie, as I'm talking to you, if you remain there, you are gone. The man said, what do I do? He said, disappear from there now. Don't play with these guys. I was going to somewhere in Yanya to do an event. And then there was hold up. And then I decided to take what they call Okada, the bike guys. And then I entered Okada. And the first thing I told the guy, I said, I'm in a hurry. The guy looked at me. He said, well, lie, Oga, I in a hurry. Enter. I didn't know that enter was problem. As I entered the guy's bike, the guy moved. He looked at me again. Kuma, well, lie, Oga, I say, I in a hurry. My friend, I've told you before, let's just go. As we were going, suddenly one trailer just entered our front. The guy went to the left, the trailer blocked him. He went to the right, the trailer blocked him. The guy looked at me, he said, Kuma, well, lie, Oga, I see what I see. Kuma, I go left, the trailer, I block me. I go right, the trailer, I block me. Now I want to go under. I said, if you go under, if you come out, I will join you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Have a beautiful evening.
Please put your hands together for Mr. Steve. Can we clap for him, please? Thank you very much. There is a mixture of comedy and music for the night. Nigeria's finest. Please, can we give it up for the Shine Band as they give us just one number that will prepare us for the next activities. Please put your hands together for them. The Shine Band, are we ready?
Oh baby, Roma. I go be your Romeo, you go be my Juliet. Roma. I go be your Romeo, you go be my Juliet. Give me a love, run away. Follow you, Lord. I say, me and you. Oh, Kwamuna, give my baby. Me and you. Oh, Kwamuna, give my baby. Oh, give the chances. Anybody we won't fight you, let her come, they already know. I'll be right beside you, like the words of Jericho. They don't know, they don't know, they don't know what's going on. Bonagiso, my baby boo. I'll be a soldier for you, I'm getting better in Kung Fu. And you should know I got you, and you don't need to cut me too. I'll be right beside you in anything that you do. If you ever need saving, I'll be running to you, running to you. I'll be running to you, running to you. Anyway now, I'll be running to you.
Living the moment, tomorrow belongs to God. Nothing can break me, nothing can bend me, nothing can pull me down. Bella, but you we all deserve a chance. La 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 la. I don't go.
Three and say go and ask us to clap once. Is this something we can do? Is this something we can do? Thank you. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I didn't say go. So can we get it together? 1, 2, 3. I still didn't say go. We'll try one last time. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, what that says is that for the average human being, you have to tell him something like 3 times before he understands. Now, the person I'm inviting to talk has only one opportunity to say the important things that he has to say. And that's why I need your attention together. I need you to really listen. So, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the one who sat to think about all these ideas and who thought that it should be important to sell Africa in a very beautiful way. In the afternoon, I described him as one who symbolizes dynamism of an emerging generation of Nigerians. He's a youth advocate and he champions youth. He's a leader and he pulls other young people with him. He is also the chairman of the Nigerian Young Professionals Forum, a young, enterprising and innovative Nigerian group that are helping other young people in politics and business and to succeed. And let me add that today, he says he's a firm believer in the NCDMB for helping him to achieve what he has achieved. He has traveled across, but he's also a local content to the core. Himself, local content, and is working closely with local content. And I said, why are you doing so much for the NCDMB? He said, look, I believe in what they are doing. And I told him, I said, look, I hope that they understand the sacrifices and the energy that you are putting into doing this thing. He says, the organ knows. I said, okay, well, in my heart, I said, I'll remind him. The directors are here and the other staffs are here. This man has taken time to showcase you, our Oga, in the front page of an international magazine. It's not easy. When I was SA Media to a senator, for me to get her name to be mentioned in one corner, I know what I did. I almost used my 2 years' salary to support that idea. But this man does that without effort, without pain, to say, look, I believe in this cause. So distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we are entering business small. Hello? So what I'm saying is that he will speak. He may not tell you all these things he has gone through. Me, I know. The first time I wrote a book, I did 1,000 copies. I launched the book. I sold 6 copies. I'm telling you, I was living in one room. The remaining copies were in one part of the room. I was living in one part of the room. So tonight, this speech, after his speech, he will open up and invite the ES to speak. And then the rest of us will join. We'll unveil the magazine. I want us to see this as a challenge. It's a magazine to be distributed free. Already there is the king of Morocco or so has ordered for copies. People are ordering for copies. And people are getting it for free after today. Let us not allow this vision to die. It's something, the quality is top notch. I'm not entering his speech. I'm just John the Baptist. So distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the chairman and CEO of Heritage Times, Mr. Siasia Moses Siloko.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I want to say it emphatically that I'm very elated for this wonderful event, this wonderful initiative, and this wonderful idea that is being bettered today. Your Excellency, the Secretary General of the African Petroleum Producers Organization, APO, His Excellency Dr. Umar Farouk, we respectfully recognize you. The Executive Secretary of the Nigerian Content Development and Monitoring Board, a man who the Heritage Times see as a champion of local content in Africa. We recognize you. Thank you for all the support. Without CDMB, we will not be where we are today. So we want to thank the Nigerian content for supporting young people, for supporting young businesses, and also supporting the advancement of local content in the entire African continent. We thank you and we appreciate you for the laudable work that you are doing to reshape Africa and to domesticate growth. Your Excellency, may I also acknowledge most profoundly one of my mentors that I'm very surprised to see at this event today. I did not personally invite him, but I saw him here. So distinguished ladies and gentlemen, may you support me as I recognize Chief Joseph Pinawo, the CEO of First Marine Engineering Services. You are welcome, sir. May I also welcome the interim administrator of the Presidential Amnesty Program, a man who has actually supported us in this journey too, Major General Barry Tarie Ndiomo, retired, ably represented here by the head of integration, Mr. Wilfred Musa. You're welcome. Also, the head of local content in Senegal. Thank you very much for making this day, possible. I also want to welcome the cream la da cream. I can see my friends, my associates, a lot of people that have come from far and near. I want to welcome you all specially. But this is an evening of celebration because we are very excited that a vision that we betted several months ago is now a reality. I will say this because I like giving respect and honor to whom honor is due, and also appreciate those who have come up with ideas. I was in my office and two of my colleagues walked up to my office and said, Chairman, because of what we did in Rwanda, the Afri Heritage Awards in Rwanda, that was a huge success, attended by top government officials across Africa and also the private sector, captains of industries, that we should be able to put this in a magazine form, that we need to come up with an Afri Heritage magazine. And that idea that we sat in my office and came up with is now why we are all here, to celebrate. Thank you, Tekena Efebo. Thank you, Ejiro, Ariko, for this idea. I must recognize you and the work that you are doing to help me, because every leader that you find is a team. I have a wonderful team, the best team in the world. Today, I won't be standing here without the support of my team. Please, ladies and gentlemen, let's put a round in applause for them. Now, the Afri Heritage magazine is free of charge. We have printed over 160,000 copies of this magazine, and we are distributing it across Africa. The reason why we made Engineer Simbi Wabote the future of this magazine, the front page future of this magazine, is because of what he's doing to change the narrative in local content drive in Africa. Nigeria is leading as an example. Today, you can see what he's done, as the Executive Secretary of the Nigerian Content Board. Other countries in Africa are now emulating what the local content is achieving in Nigeria so that they can learn from it. That can only happen with the leadership and the visionary mindset of a man whom we see as a champion of local content in Africa. So we have no apology in using him as the front page of the Afri Heritage magazine, because he deserves it. Once more, may we put our hands together for this man who have worked tirelessly to promote local content in Africa. We have organized, this is the third African Local Content Roundtable is actually going on. We had the first session this morning, and the first African Local Content Roundtable, which took place in Yenagoa, the second one, which took place at the sideline of the African Petroleum Congress in Angola. All those programs, NCDMB gave it to Heritage Times to put together, and I think that we did not, in our own wisdom, we did not, fall below expectations. We did a lot, to achieve that milestone. So we want to thank NCDMB for giving us that opportunity. They've given us several opportunities, and today we are here because of NCDMB. I want to thank also the King of Morocco that actually gave us some level of support when we went to Morocco to do some few programs. He is also featured in this Afri Heritage magazine. The former president of Botswana, Sir Seretse Khama Khama, is also featured in the magazine. The Director General of the World Trade Organization, Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, is also featured in the magazine. The President of Rwanda, President Paul Kagame, is also featured in the magazine. And also other top brands within the African space, like the Standard Bank Group of South Africa, was also featured in the magazine. We also have our own grown technological giant, the Paystack. They are also featured in the magazine. Ethiopia Airlines are also featured in the magazine. And we also have Our Excellency, she just walked in, the First Lady of Yobe State. You are very welcome. With what she's doing in terms of touching lives, humanitarian services, bringing young people, children out of poverty, we also featured her in the magazine. I believe that all the people who are actually engaging in productive activities and bringing positive change in the African continent were also captured in this magazine. You will like it. It's a 140-page magazine, and well finished, well printed, and we are going to unveil it today. And it is our humble privilege to champion this cause, because the Heritage Times, which we started over 4 years ago, today, an online digital media, the reason why we decided not to do print, it's because we want to fill the digital space. The world is moving towards infotech. So we have, as we speak, over 120,000 people visit our site on a daily basis. So we are also an online media, we're also an event company, and we are doing that to reshape Africa. Today, from Nigeria, from a very humble beginning, we have gotten over 28 African countries that we have correspondences. So please, I want to say this because it's as a result of the tireless team of male and female, men and women that I have as staff of the Heritage Times. I want to say thank you to all of them who have made this possible. Also, I want to say that the magazine is going to be free of charge. We are not going to charge anybody. We are not going to sell the magazine. It's free. So we are giving everyone that have come for this event free of charge. So we are also sending copies to Rwanda. We are sending copies to Egypt. We are sending copies to the World Trade Organization. Some of the key people that we featured in the magazine have actually ordered for us to send copies to them. The King of Morocco, reached out to us through the ambassador that they need over 2,000 copies that will be spread around Morocco. So this is our story. Our story is going out. People are hearing about Heritage Times. Heritage Times is being commended in what we do, the kind of programs we carry out. It's as a result of the support that we have from NCDMB and some other organizations, and also people like you who have come here to support us and encourage us in this drive. On this note, ladies and gentlemen, may I invite the champion of local content in Africa and the Executive Secretary of the Nigerian Content Development and Monitoring Board, Engineer Simbi Gesie Wabuse. You're welcome.
Well, I actually thought tonight was going to be a very light event. I didn't think I was to speak, but it is a light event. It's dinner and also the unveiling of the magazine, as well as the digital app, I think, that we're also going to see. But let me just tell the MC a story, because he talked about a book he wrote, that only 6 copies was procured. It did remind me of a guy who wrote a book, and then the title of the book is How to Be a Millionaire. And then in the process, was asking people transport to go home. So I guess maybe that's the title of the book that you wrote. That's why you sold 6 copies. He said, The Secret on How to Be a Millionaire. But he was turning around and asking, please, do I have money for transport? Her Excellency, the First Lady of Yobe State, the Secretary General of Apple, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me thank us all for coming today. Moses Siasia talked about the picture on the front page. For me, I also saw the picture, like you, for the first time. If he had told me he was going to put me on the front page, I would have dressed differently. I made up myself to look a lot better. But that picture he took. So please next time tell me so that I'll wear the best of my clothes. But I think it's a magazine that we will all appreciate. And I think for the kind of work we do alongside the Apple Secretary General, to let people believe in Africa, to let all of us believe in Africa. I was at the Economic Summit Group discussions yesterday, and I saw some young people who stood out in the discussion panel and made it very clear that every nation has got a challenge. Every nation has got a problem. But depending on how you sell the nation, depending on how you talk about your country, that's the way people are going to also judge you. In Nigeria, there's what they call the Japa syndrome. And meanwhile, the people who want to Japa are the ones that are bad-mouthing the nation. So when they get to the nations that they want to run to, people say, you are from this country, we are not going to accept you. So it's for us as Africans to speak well of our various nations, to speak well of Africa, and believe that we can turn around things in this nation. It is when we become subservient and continue to believe that we will only listen to our masters without us believing that we have our own independence as a nation or as a continent, then we'll have those challenges. Today, there are various avenues that have provided us opportunity to make a difference. The AFTA is one example, 1.3 billion people that we can trade with in Africa. If we harness the number of people we have in this country and trade amongst ourselves, we're going to make a difference. One of the major challenging areas is even movement of people. In Europe today, you get a Schengen visa, you can go every part of Europe, you visit. But the same people have told us how to be restrictive, and we put barriers in Africa. So even to travel from one country to the other in Africa is a huge challenge to get a visa. And then even when you get a visa, the movement in terms of flight and the rest of it all is also a big challenge. But I sincerely believe that if we as Africans believe in ourselves and believe that we can make a difference, we will indeed make that difference. And they say a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a step. If we don't take that step as Africans, we're not going to make any difference and we're not going to change anything. So we need to take that step. It is never too late. It is what it is. The young people have realized that it's time to make that difference. The abundance of resources that we have, think of any of the minerals in this world, is in Africa. Let us not let the international community see Africa as a source of raw materials where they come and take out and then they develop themselves and they turn around and tell us, no, you can't do this, you can't do that. That is not the spirit. So once again, I welcome everybody and I thank you for this light evening. I was telling Moses that I know some of the ladies here don't eat when it's past 7 because they're just checking their height. So you better make it fast so that we will have a dinner. So on that note, I guess the next item is to unveil. And let me invite a couple of people to join me in this unveiling. I will invite Your Excellency, the First Lady, my brother, Major General Barry Ndiomu, that has just walked in to join me, Chief Joseph Penawo, the representative of my friend Julius. So please join me. Of course, the big elephant in the room, the Secretary General of Apple, to please join me. And the wife of Moses Yasia, please be behind every successful man, there's a woman. But we'll change that, besides every success. So stand by him, not behind him. I guess in order not to crowd this place, I guess the people we have is perhaps enough for us to unveil this magazine. So how do we go about it? Okay. All right. Please. Yeah, just support them and let's.
I think some can be on
Yes,
this side.
please. Join me, Secretary. Yes. In fact, thanks for the support. Let's extend our hand and gradually, at the count of 3, this time I'm going to say go. 1, 2, 3, go.
We have fireworks, don't be worried.
Congratulations, Heritage Times. Congratulations. This is quite wonderful. Like I said, next time let me have a better picture of me. Thank you very much.
Well, we will need to go to the.
Okay,
we'll
so
need to
let's
go to
see.
the table there.
Yes. We'll take a copy.
Anyway, been dedicated, you've been very hardworking, and I'm not surprised that you and your team put this together. Big congratulations. This is very supported by my group, but I'm scared of years I cannot make any. No, with the scale of years, I cannot make no years. Geraldine Jomi is here. If you talk anything before these people, so definitely we are supporting you with this program, and very well will support. But I can't give figures. These days don't announce figures. But trust me, you get our check very soon. Thank you.
The First Lady will want to say a few words. Your Excellency.
Assalamu alaikum. Hello, everybody. Moses, big congratulations. I'm very happy to be part of this unveiling of this historic magazine. I wish you all the best, and thank you for inviting us. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Your Excellency has been very supportive.
Well, I think I'll just join the others. You've always been a trailblazer. Very impressive what you have put together. And I know that you will continue to break new grounds. And we would also support you in our own little way. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. UTL.
Amnesty, you know they do smart thing.
Well, thank you very much. I must say it's a very impressive magazine, and I say kudos and more grease to your elbows. And of course, we will be supporting you in a magnificent way, of which you would get to know from the man himself, who is unfortunately on his way to London now, but he sent me to represent him. So congratulations, Moses. Cheers.
I'm sure from the Secretariat, just 1 or 2 words. Secretary, sir.
Well, Africa is changing, not just Nigeria. The whole continent is changing, and you can see it in this. Congratulations, and keep it up.
Thank you. Let's take.
We'll just come to the front here with the pictures.
Okay.
With the magazine, we'll just stay in front.
Yeah, I think this place.
Photographer. It's good to add a smile. It means you are going to truly support. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Please, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Part of the card. Editorial team, can you help us? She's been described variously, and particularly as one who makes the world a better place, one who supports and brings hope to the hopeless. She's described as meek, yet a radical social change entrepreneur, and the founder of the Maruf Foundation, a non-governmental organization set up to support the educational needs of women and children, especially those hit by activities of terrorism in the state. She has in the past been into several humanitarian activities. She has given water. Water is life. She helped to dig wells, supply food items to those experiencing extreme poverty. She has also helped victims of environmental degradation, natural disasters, and insurgency. And I want to say that most of the things she uses are actually made in Nigeria to help also grow the Nigerian economy. Her passion and commitment to contributing in making the world a better place gave rise to the formation of our foundation. Her Excellency Hajia Hafsat Memalabuni, you're welcome. Please put your hands together for her. Thank you very much, ma'am. You know, Your Excellency, when I saw that you were going to come here, they actually told me that you are going to speak. And I know that in that speech, you have always supported charity. And this thing is charity. You know, that speech there was too brief to express all the things that are in your heart. So it's a goodwill message that I'm calling you for. But I also want to, I don't know whether you got the part. The band, can you help me, please? Thank you. Thank you. I don't know whether you got the part where he was explaining that they have printed 150,000 of this magazine and they want to share them. Even if it's in this Abuja alone, you want to share. Uber cannot spread that thing without you sweating. So as a mother, we will take your short speech and then we will go ahead and eat. Please, for the goodwill message, let's welcome Her Excellency, the First Lady of Yobe State.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum once again. I didn't know I was going to speak, but as a mother, as he said, and as a friend of the society, one has always something to say. First of all, I want to congratulate my brother Moses. And I want to, on his behalf, welcome everybody here. And obviously, I'll speak about my foundation a little bit. Promise I'll speak for only a few seconds. Maru Foundation is a foundation I founded since before I became the wife of a governor. Because I met Moses because we love humanity. So that is why I founded the foundation. And you can, I think the magazine will say something about it, so you know, you have the details and what we do. And of course, if you're going to help us as well, Moses is not the only person that needs help here. So I think that is what I can say for now because I really didn't prepare anything. Thank you, Moses. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you for putting me in trouble.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Please put your hands together for her. We appreciate you. I know she's very courageous. Very, very courageous. May I also officially appreciate and welcome the interim administrator of the Presidential Amnesty Program, Major General Barry Ndiomu, retired. Please put your hands together for him. Thank you very much, sir. We appreciate you. We know that you had promised to do a lot. We know that you don't do small things. Thank you very much. So, Your Excellencies, I have been told that before we plan to do the next edition of the magazine, all the donations, all your support will be collated, put together, and we'll go and show the ES so that he can bless it before we go to press for the next edition. He may even choose for us who will be the cover of the next edition, because that is what leadership is about. But right about now, I'll invite the Shine Band, and I'll invite the ES to lead us to dinner. Time is fast spent. Some of us who have started taking BP medicine, we don't eat very late. And Shine Band, please don't make it too loud so that we don't cause problem this night. So, distinguished guests, please, the ushers will come to move us table by table. We are starting with this table. The ES will lead us. Dinner is served on two sides of the hall at the back. The ES will lead us on this side. The interim administrator, for us, is the administrator we know. He will lead this table. For dinner, dinner is at the back. So you lead this table. Our friends from Senegal, thank you very much. We have a lot of your brothers in Nigeria. They sew the Senegalese cloth. There are many everywhere. They are not coming back.
Real-time push notifications. Be the first to know about breaking news and stay ahead of the curve. 3. User-friendly interface. Our user-friendly interface makes it easy for anyone to navigate through our app and stay informed without any hassle. Installing the Heritage Time News app is quick and easy. Simply follow these steps. 1. Visit the App Store or Google Play Store on your mobile device. 2. Search for the Heritage Times and click on the download or install button. 3. Once the app is installed, open it and customize your feed as per your preference. 4. Allow push notification to stay up to date with breaking news. And 5. Start browsing and stay informed with our reliable news app. The Heritage Times News app offers a convenient and effective way to stay up to date on the latest news and events in your community and around the world. With its user-friendly interface and comprehensive coverage, this app is a must-have for any avid news reader. Key features includes 1. Personalized content. With our news app, you can customize your feed to only show you the topics and categories that matter most to you. Whether it's politics, finance, entertainment, or sports, we've got you covered. 2. Real-time notifications. Never miss an important story again with our real-time push notifications. Be the first to know about breaking news and stay ahead. The curve. 3. User-friendly interface. Our user-friendly interface makes it easy for anyone to navigate through our app and stay informed without any hassle. Installing the Heritage Time News app is quick and easy. Simply follow these steps. 1. Visit the App Store or Google Play Store on your mobile device. 2. Search for the Heritage Times and click on the download or install button. 3. Once the app is installed, open it and customize your feed as per your preference. 4. Allow notification to stay up to date with breaking news. And 5. Start browsing and stay informed with our reliable news app. The Heritage Times News app offers a convenient and effective way to stay up to date on the latest news and events in your community and around the world. With its user-friendly interface and comprehensive coverage, this app is a must-have for any avid news reader. Key features includes 1. Personalized content. With our news app, you can customize your feed to only show you the topics and categories that matter most to you. Whether it's politics, finance, entertainment, or sports, we've got you covered. 2. Real-time notifications. Never miss an important story again with our real-time push notifications. Be the first to know about breaking news and stay ahead of the curve. 3. User-friendly interface. Our user-friendly interface makes it easy for anyone to navigate through our app and stay informed without any hassle. Installing the Heritage Time News app is quick and easy. Simply follow these steps. 1. Visit the App Store or Google Play Store on your mobile device. 2. Search for the Heritage Times and click on the download or install button. 3. Once the app is installed, open it and customize your feed as per your preference. 4. Allow push notification to stay up to date with breaking news. And 5. Start browsing and stay informed with our reliable news app. The Heritage Times News app offers a convenient and effective way to stay up to date on the latest news and events in your community and around the world. With its user-friendly interface and comprehensive coverage, this app is a must-have for any avid news reader. Key features includes 1. Personalized content. With our news app, you can customize your feed to only show you the topics and categories that matter most to you. Whether it's politics, finance, entertainment, or sports, we've got you covered. 2. Real-time notifications. Never miss an important story again with our real-time push notifications. Be the first to know about breaking news and stay ahead of the curve. 3. User-friendly interface. Our user-friendly interface makes it easy for anyone to navigate through our app and stay informed without any hassle. Installing the Heritage Time News app is quick and easy.